North Florida Land Trust is a nonprofit organization focused on the preservation of the most ecologically, agriculturally, historically, and personally significant lands of North Florida. Through stakeholder input and computer mapping analysis, we developed an adaptable database of natural resources in our operating area. We work with willing landowners, public agency partners, foundations, volunteers, and others to safeguard the natural character of our region through the protection of important conservation lands. Using attributes such as landscape connectivity, critical wildlife habitat, water quality, and soil productivity, we are able to quickly ascribe natural resource values to lands throughout our region. Having identified the areas in our region with the highest ranking natural resource values, we are concentrating our preservation efforts on 15 locations, 112,000 acres of land, now known as our preservation priority areas. Please join us as we show you a few of these special places. The white sandbars of the St. Mary's River are hallowed ground for the canoe camper, attracting tourists and weekend adventurers year-round. Nowhere else in Northeast Florida can one experience as much clean water and as wild and scenic a riverfront as on the St. Mary's River. On the outskirts of Jacksonville, you'll find 4 barrier islands: Big Talbot Island, Little Talbot Island, Fort George Island, and Black Hammock Island. The first 3 have mostly been preserved. However, Black Hammock remains privately owned, undeveloped, and at risk. A rustic example of island life, Black Hammock is home to a mixture of salt marsh and maritime hammock forests worthy of preservation. Between St. Johns and Duval counties, at the forefront of suburban expansion, lay a large and vital floodplain, a matrix of freshwater marshes and cypress sloughs known as Julington-Durbin Creeks. Beyond its tranquil beauty, this and other cypress forests sequester more carbon than any other southern forest, making this area one of North Florida's most ecologically valuable locations, worthy and deserving of our preservation efforts. The 112,000 acres within our preservation priority area are not the only worthy conservation projects for Northeast Florida. In fact, they represent a mere 3% of our operating area, which is why as landowners we need volunteers to help us monitor our lands, maintain trails, and other structures. We host cleanups on a regular basis and are always looking for event volunteers to help us with outreach and fundraising. Our volunteers are infinitely valuable and serve us in a myriad of ways. Professionals with a variety of backgrounds have given their time as advisors, administrators, researchers, and committee and board members. So whatever your skill set, whatever your area of service, whether a PhD in biology or simply appreciate nature and value our mission, we have a place for you. Please let us know about your desire to serve by contacting info@northfloridalandtrust.org or visit us online at www.northfloridalandtrust.org to find out how you can help protect these lands and preserve our future.